Hi everyone, welcome. The move from engineer to manager is a fundamental shift in how you create value. As an engineer, value came from solving problems and delivering work yourself. As a manager, it comes from outcomes achieved through your team, and that demands a new identity and mindset. Many new managers struggle because they try to scale by doing more and staying deep in technical decisions. Effective managers instead build systems, enable people, set direction, and align priorities. The role is to multiply impact, not replicate effort. Success is measured by how well the team performs without constant intervention. A common trap is believing you can simply scale your individual contribution, staying the best problem solver, stepping in on every issue, becoming the central decision maker. It feels effective short-term, but you become a bottleneck, slowing decisions and limiting your team's growth. You absorb responsibility instead of empowering others, and fatigue follows as you carry both leadership and technical work. It is unsustainable and blocks the team from building independence and resilience. The goal is not to be indispensable, but to build a system that works without constant reliance on you. A simple reality check shows whether the transition has really happened. If every decision funnels through you, the system depends too heavily on your input. If people wait for your approval, the team lacks autonomy and clarity. If you are constantly firefighting and stretched thin, that points to flawed system design, not personal inefficiency. These are structural signals. The fix is to redistribute decision rights, clarify roles, and empower the team through coaching, trust, and better processes, so responsibilities are shared and outcomes achieved collaboratively. Systems thinking lets managers see and improve how work flows across the organization. Engineers optimize individual tasks and components. Managers must look at processes, dependencies, and the interactions between teams. That means finding bottlenecks, streamlining workflows, and making sure information moves freely. Focusing on connections rather than isolated parts reduces friction and helps you anticipate the downstream impact of decisions. Improving communication between teams can lift productivity even when the tasks themselves do not change, producing systems that are resilient and scalable. Leverage is central to management. An engineer's impact is tied to personal output. A manager's comes from decisions that influence the whole team. The main sources of leverage are clarity, prioritization, resource allocation, and removing friction. Clarity ensures everyone understands roles, responsibilities, and objectives. Prioritization directs effort to the most impactful work. Good resource allocation gives the team the tools and support it needs, and removing obstacles addresses inefficiencies early. Together, these amplify team performance without increasing your own workload. A key shift is asking why before how. Engineers are drawn to solutions and execution, diving straight into problem solving. Managers must first understand the purpose and value of the work, questioning assumptions, testing priorities, and checking alignment with organizational goals. Asking why filters out unnecessary work and directs effort where impact is greatest. It encourages strategic thinking, improves decisions, and aligns the team around common objectives, reducing confusion and duplicated effort. This is not about slowing progress, it is about doing the right work. Managers manage energy, not just time. Deadlines matter, but long-term success depends on a sustainable pace. Teams face burnout, misalignment, and overcommitment, all of which erode performance. Managers must watch workload, priorities ruthlessly, and keep the team working within its capacity, recognizing fatigue, encouraging recovery, and building a supportive environment. Managing energy improves productivity, reduces turnover, and lifts morale. Sustainable performance balances short-term demands with long-term well-being, and takes empathy, awareness, and proactive intervention. A core responsibility is developing people rather than creating dependency. Every time you step in and solve the problem yourself, you reinforce reliance and cap your team's growth. Coaching and mentoring build capability and confidence instead, giving guidance, encouraging independent thinking, and letting people own their work. Developing people strengthens both individual and team performance. As team members grow, they handle more complex challenges, which reduces the load on you and creates a resilient, adaptable team. It is a long-term investment with compounding returns. Letting go is one of the hardest parts of the transition. Strong engineers take pride in technical expertise and find it difficult to step back. But effective management means relinquishing control and trusting the team to deliver, accepting that others will approach problems differently and that mistakes are part of learning. Giving people space lets them build skills and confidence. Letting go is not disengaging, it is shifting from doing to guiding and supporting, balancing oversight with autonomy so the team stays aligned yet free to innovate. Managers work across 3 time horizons at once. The first is current operations, making sure today's work is delivered efficiently. The second is building capability, developing team skills and improving processes. The third is strategic positioning, anticipating future challenges and preparing the organization to adapt. Balancing them takes deliberate planning, allocating time and resources to short-term needs while still investing in long-term growth. Working across horizons keeps the team competitive and sharpens strategic thinking. As you move from leading a small team to a larger organization, your approach has to change. In a small team you can stay close and give direct oversight. At greater scope, managing every detail becomes impossible. Instead you design systems, structures and processes that let the organization run well without constant supervision, delegating authority, establishing clear communication channels and building leaders within the team. Scaling leadership is a shift from control to design, creating frameworks that deliver consistent performance as responsibility grows. Simplification is a key managerial responsibility. As organizations grow, processes and systems accumulate complexity, bringing inefficiency and confusion. Managers must actively remove what is unnecessary, streamline workflows and improve clarity by reviewing existing processes, identifying redundancy, and implementing improvements. Simplification raises productivity, reduces errors, and makes it easier for people to do their jobs. It also supports better decisions by keeping information clear and concise, benefiting the team and the wider organization. Portfolio thinking matters whenever you are running multiple projects or initiatives. Rather than focusing on a single effort, look across the whole portfolio and balance risk, resources, and strategic priorities. Evaluate the potential impact of each initiative and allocate resources accordingly. Diversifying effort reduces risk and raises the odds of overall success, and keeps the team flexible enough to adapt as conditions change. This takes a strategic mindset and a willingness to make informed trade-offs to optimize outcomes and drive growth. The ultimate goal of leadership is a strong, sustainable organization. That means developing future leaders, embedding succession planning, and making sure the system runs well without depending on any one individual. Managers build a culture of growth, collaboration, and continuous improvement, investing in both people and processes to raise capability and resilience. Success is measured not by personal achievement but by the strength and performance of the team, creating a legacy that extends beyond your own contribution. Reflection drives growth. Regularly assess your own approach, identify where you need to develop and adjust. Ask the hard questions: am I still operating as a super engineer? Where am I acting as a bottleneck? And how effectively am I developing my team? Honest reflection reveals both gaps and opportunities, and acting on them makes you more effective and strengthens the team. Closing with reflection reinforces continuous learning and intentional leadership, and lets everyone apply these ideas in their own daily practice. Thank you.